Well, good morning. Today we've got a bit of a mission. We're taking the family wagon out to Wasilla because the other day I was out flying around and I realized something. My alternator wasn't charging. We're gonna go rip out to Wasilla. My buddy Ryan is gonna help me do the conversion on it. It's a little bit more than just swapping out an alternator, so we're gonna go take care of that. You guys wanted to see more behind the scenes? We're gonna show you behind the scenes. Let's see if this thing even starts. Hey, I'm Brett. Flying isn't just about where you're going, it's about where you can go. From rugged backcountry strips to the edges of the map, I'm chasing adventure, one landing at a time. So buckle up and come along. We are cleared to adventure.
Cessna 904 Alpha, radar services are terminated. You are cleared to adventure.
Whenever you buy a new plane, there's always that initial period of distrust. It doesn't matter if it's fresh off the factory line or built in the 1950s. That feeling usually fades after about the first 10 hours. Once I've learned the new sounds, the quirks, and the handling characteristics. I've put about 20 hours on 1-3 Charlie since picking it up a couple of weeks ago, and I'm settling into the groove. But in that time, I've also discovered a few squawks that need attention. When I bought this aircraft, it didn't have ADS-B. Now, some of my Alaskan friends prefer to fly without it, but I'm not one of them. I don't have any secret hunting or fishing spots to hide, and my biggest fear in aviation is a mid-air collision. It's one of the few things in flying that is nearly impossible to recover from. Since I haven't decided what I want to do with the instrument panel yet, I installed a UAVonics Sky Beacon and Sky Sensor to add ADS-B capability to my already existing transponder. The install was ridiculously easy. I planned on making a video on it, but it was such a short and quick process that I honestly didn't have time. It literally took me 20 minutes tops. But then I ran into a bigger problem. My alternator wasn't charging my battery. Since many of you wanted a deeper look at how I keep my aircraft fleet running, I figured that I would bring you along as we upgrade this archaic charging system to a plain power alternator. Plain power alternators and voltage regulators are a popular upgrade in general aviation. They're known for their efficiency and reliability. They deliver more power at lower RPMs, which is ideal for aircraft with modern avionics and higher electrical demands. They're also lighter, improved cooling and durability, and their FAA certification makes installation a lot easier. With stable voltage regulation and over-voltage protection, they provide a dependable power source for a wide range of aircraft. All right, so this is what we started with, and this is what we're going to. So a lot more streamlined, a lot newer. You can look at the terminals on those, they're totally different, and wow, it's like way lighter too. Cool. Now this video is not sponsored by Plain Power. I bought this with my own money, and this is an upgrade that I usually do on all of my aircraft. I just really like the plain power system. So the issue is this bolt, because we're not reusing this bracket. So we're gonna remove the wing, because right now, the way it sits, there's no way to get a tool around that. Not bad. No flames. So this is a new bracket. And this is the next problem. So, hole drilling time. Now, thankfully, I have some great friends like Ryan Brett over at Great Northern Aircraft Service. He's the guy I called when I bought this airplane to help ensure that it had a solid engine and it was a great airplane. On a Saturday, he was willing to dive into this mess and help me get this upgrade done. With the old system gone, it was time to run new wires, install the new alternator and voltage regulator, and then go test it all out. Now we're just fixing that throttle, and then I'm gonna go fly it, and I'm flying it to charge it. At least that's my story. About 4 hours after we started, I hit the start switch and everything worked perfectly. With the battery charging, there was only one logical way to finish the job. It's time to go do some bar hopping. It was a beautiful day and a great day to be flying. The Kinnick Recreational Area is essentially an off-highway vehicle playground. While a few airstrips have been carved out over the years, I prefer landing on the ever-changing gravel bars left behind by glacial runoff. It's a lot more fun than landing on a pre-built strip, and since it's always changing, it's always testing your knowledge of your aircraft. This is where the 31-inch Alaska bush wheels and the oversized baby bush wheel tail wheel really shine. Glacial silt and waterlogged rocks make for a soft surface, and smaller tires would struggle, especially on a heavier airplane like a 180. But the 31s just float right over. I would love to be running 35s, but unfortunately they are not certified for either the Cessna 180 or the 170. All right, guys. Not bad, can't complain. This is a great way to be spending an afternoon. I mean, there is very little wind out here today. As you can see, it's just totally dry out here. Really, really hard to complain. I think we got spring right around the corner, which means that soon enough, the family wagon's going on floats. So there's like hardly anybody out here except for the Citabria. This dude's gonna buzz me here in just a second. It never fails. I should probably get back to my family at this point. I've just been out playing around all day, getting the new alternator done, and now it's time to go home, see the family, go get some dinner. I spent about an hour at Kinnick, getting a better feel for the plane off airport. Remember, I'm still dialing in my comfort level with 1-3 Charlie in the backcountry. This will actually be one of my last flights in the family wagon before I head south to pick up the Hawk wagon from Bentley Air. And after that, well, I'm actually gonna be flying southeast. I can't exactly tell you where I'm headed yet, but I'm going to say this much. It's gonna be warm and it's going to be a very, very long flight. I'll be meeting up with a couple of my friends, one of which you've already seen before on this channel, and we're gonna be headed southeast to do some exploration. So I can't wait to show you what I've got coming up. Thanks for coming along on this one, and I'll see you next week.
Cessna 904 Alpha, radar services are terminated. You are cleared to adventure.